everyone, and welcome to another cozy long play. Today we're going to do some exploration in a fresh new Minecraft world and build a lighthouse on an island. We have lots of exploration to do today, so let's get started. Alright, so it looks like we've spawned in this taiga forest, and of course the first thing we need to do is punch a tree so we can start making our basic tools. So we're going to be playing in normal survival and in a classic vanilla world. So of course that means we have to be mindful that there might be some mobs, we gotta worry about our hunger, all of that stuff. I think we should be able to hold our own though. Now in order to properly survive in this world and get things going, we need to gather our materials, and of course there is one more log up here that I need to grab. Gotta chop down the full tree, we can't leave things hanging around. So with all of this wood, I'm gonna make a crafting table. And with that crafting table, we are going to just gather up a couple of starter tools. So I'm going to make myself a pickaxe and also an axe because we might not run into stone just yet. So might as well just have it handy. And then with that, I'm going to make myself a boat really quickly just so we can start exploring and see what's around. Oh, hello. How you doing? Nice to see ya. Hope you have a good day. I wish I had something to give you, but I don't. So I guess I'll see you around, buddy. Alright. I mean, there's water right here, so... Oops. Let's begin exploring. And see what's up. So my idea for today is I really want to build a lighthouse. I've actually never built one in any of my worlds before, and I feel like it would be a really fun challenge. So if we're going to be building a lighthouse today, we pretty much just need to keep an eye out for a shoreline next to an ocean. And right now, as you can see, we're pretty much just surrounded by forest. But after we gather up some basic supplies and essentials for survival, we'll definitely do some exploring to see what's around. Alright, I'm just gonna gather up a little bit of wood, just so we're good to go, in case we run into a cave or anything. And stone. I mean, we've got cobblestone here, except I don't think you can make tools with mossy cobble, so I think we're gonna have to go searching for some regular stone. Also... Oh. That's not good. I mean, that also indicates that there might be a cave nearby. Which there literally is right here. Very ideal. I mean, this looks a little waterlogged, so I don't know if there's actually an entrance here. But let's just jump in. Oh, it might lead into something else. I think the safe thing to do right now, though, is to probably gather up this stone and upgrade our tools. Maybe get a little bit of coal so we can actually explore. And then we'll be good to go. I forgot how hard it is to break coal with just a wooden pickaxe. It is brutal. Okay, I'm gonna grab this stone first, and then we'll worry about the coal. That should be enough to get our basic tools, I think. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll make a couple more sticks because we're going to need to make some torches too. And then with that, we'll make our pickaxe, our axe, shovel, and of course, let's make a sword as well because we are in survival mode and we need to be able to defend ourselves against all those pesky mobs, especially if we're heading into a cave. So let me start making a couple torches too, just to have them at the ready. We can put them in our offhand. And before we head in, let's gather up a little bit more of this coal. I actually think it's probably a good idea that we head into this cave first anyway, because it looks like the sun is probably starting to set, and I don't have a bed yet. So I'd honestly rather just be in the caves than up top trying to like fight my way through mobs and stuff, because that's arguably more scary. Just gonna grab a little bit more of this stone just in case we need to scaffold and stuff. And I think we are good to go. So all of that is waterlogged, so I say we go over here and just see what's going on in this cave area. I feel like, oh, yep. This leads all the way down, which is perfect. It looks like there's some coal here. Copper, nice. All right, this looks like it might lead down even further, which is perfect. Well, I think the first thing I'm gonna do is just grab a little bit more coal. You can never have enough, honestly. Especially in one-off long plays, I find I go through so much of it for making lanterns, fueling things. It's just super useful to grab. So we might as well. There's so much here. These just keep going on forever. Oh my. Well, I think we'll pretty much be set after this one vein alone. This has to be one of the biggest veins of coal I have ever come across in this game. What is going on here? Now at this point, I just feel like for the sake of it, I have to get it all, you know? I feel like if I left any behind, it would just be a tragedy. It would be wrong. Okay. Still here? Yep. I'm still here. It completely broke my tool. I'm gonna make 2 more pickaxes. I think we might need them. Oh my. So this entire vein gave me 64 plus 27. I think that is literally the biggest vein of coal I've ever seen in this game. And there's more here, but you know what? Let's just go exploring because I think we're actually okay for now. Why is there so much everywhere? This is wild. Ooh, I think I see some iron though. So we do have another entrance out of the cave, which is good. This one looks like it's a lot easier for us to get out of. I'm just gonna light this up just so we know our way back. And I think we're good to go. Got our first mob friend over here. Oh, we got a creeper. Gotta stay clear from that guy. I don't even have any armor. Oh no, he sees me. He sees me and he wants to come say hello. Well, please don't because you actually might hurt me. I also have no food right now. So that's another problem. I'm just gonna let him explode. I just realized I don't have any food. I think we'll be okay though. Let's just send it. Let's go down. Make a couple more torches. I think we're good to go. Ooh, more iron. Alright, so I'm really thankful that clearly this is a lush cave because that means we can eat some of these glowberries. Because at the moment, I don't really have any food. And we are going to have to get our saturation levels up. I just thought I saw a creeper. We're going to have to get that up so mobs don't really hurt us. So let's try to get that. And you know what? Any amount will do. Any amount will do. I think we'll be okay though. I'm just gonna keep exploring. I think we should be alright. I'm a little bit worried about creepers kind of like wandering up, but hey, I think we'll be good. After we collect a little bit of iron and stuff, maybe we'll head back up once I know it's daytime. Just so we can get a better food supply going. But in the meantime, the glowberries will definitely do. I think I'd also like to incorporate some deep slate and stuff into this build today. So even if we don't go that far down due to the food levels, we can always come back to this cave. At least we know it's here now, so we can gather any supplies that we need in the future. Sweet, sweet food. There we go. We're doing it. We're surviving. Nice. Oh, I almost fell. That would have been so bad. You know, there is some deep slate down here, though. We actually didn't have to go that far down into the caves to reach it, so that's not bad. I would say we're doing pretty good. Very, very thankful this was a lush cave. Otherwise, we probably would have had to go up into the nighttime to search for some food. Grab all this iron. I'm gonna scaffold up a little bit just to grab a bit more. Oh, tropical fish. So cute. Lush caves. So pretty, honestly. That's the one benefit of being in taiga biomes, especially the giant taiga ones. Pretty much more often than not, they always have lush caves underneath them, which is very nice because they're one of my favorite caves for sure. I find that they just have like an abundance of everything I need. I'm always using moss and stuff, so it's very nice. There's an enderman there, so I have to be a little careful about that. Whoa. Oh. Hello? Where are you shooting me from? I don't even see you, buddy. I don't even see ya. Oh, he's over there. Okay, I see. Well, this is just not even a fair fight, dude. I'm gonna have to bridge across. I'm gonna get your little toes, though. Oh my god, you're really chasing after me. There we go. See ya! Can't beat me. Just too good. Plus, I've got my glowberries. I'm unstoppable, okay? Absolutely unstoppable. Okay, maybe I'm not unstoppable. I'm just trying to be confident. Takes so many berries just to be able to get your saturation levels up, but that's okay. So I think what I'm gonna do though is I am gonna build a furnace really quickly so we can start smelting some of our iron. Alright, let's pop this in really quickly, and while that's burning, let's start looking for a little bit more iron so we can gather up some deep slate and other materials a little bit more easily. I hope I can remember my way back. I think I can. It's somewhere over there. That's where the furnace is. We should be good. Lucky for us, there's quite a bit of iron in this cave, actually. Perfect. We're gonna need lots of this for lanterns, Just basically building decorations and also tools. I've mentioned in my other long plays that I really enjoy having iron tools, even if it's just a one-off. It just makes the building process a little bit easier because you're not constantly burning through stone pickaxes and all that stuff. And they're also a bit quicker too. Oh. Where are you at? Where'd you go? He's hiding. Oh, I see his little arm. He'll come around. And probably scare me, honestly. Oh! We got another friend. Bye-bye. Got some lapis. We don't really need that, though. I'm gonna try not to take things that I don't need, just because your inventory fills up so quickly in the caves. Especially lush caves with all the different types of moss and azalea leaves. Just really adds up over time, so I'm gonna try my best to not grab things that I'm not gonna use. Perfect. We already have another 40 iron. That's actually really good. I mean, honestly, we could probably stop at any time, and if we ever needed to, we could come back down in these caves. I'm gonna go back up there in a second. I'm just gonna grab this one last vein right here, and then I think we will grab the iron we need, maybe get a little bit of deep slate, and probably head back up. It might honestly... it might be nighttime again. I feel like I've cycled through an entire day at this point. Just because we've been down here for quite a while, but that's okay. We'll see what's going on when we head up towards the opening of the cave. Oops. Honestly, that's okay. We can swim back up, and also, whoops. I kind of need this anyway. Could use it for flower pots and stuff. Might as well take advantage of the fact that we have tons of clay at our disposal. Alright, we got 25 iron smelted. Amazing. So I'm gonna make a pickaxe. Except I'm not gonna make a pickaxe just yet because I need a couple more sticks. I'm gonna make sticks. And then I'm gonna make 2 pickaxes because why not? Just in case, you know? And you know what? While we're at it, let's make ourselves an axe. Let's treat ourselves. No more stone tools for us except for the sword and the shovel. Oh no, maybe I should have made an iron sword because look at who showed up. Our very good friend, the creeper. Oh my gosh. How many hits does it take? Okay, you know what? I retract my last statement. I'm gonna make an iron shovel. Not shovel, an iron sword. Stone shovel, however, that can stay. We're fine. We're fine. Alright, let's head down over here to get some deep slate, and then I think we'll probably be good to go. How much space do I have in this inventory? I mean, if I throw out seeds and stuff, I have a couple more slots I could use. So I think we're good. There we go. Oh yeah. This is perfect. This is actually such a resource plentiful cave. There's just so much. Realistically, we really haven't been down here that long and I've already collected so much iron, a good amount of coal, just everything. I hate when you go into a cave, especially like early game when you really need the resources and you can't find like any iron, there's no coal in sight, and you're just struggling to survive. It's so brutal. Oh, hello? Just gonna grab as much of this as I possibly can, I guess. So I could at least probably get away with grabbing 2 to 3 stacks, I think. Which would be nice. How much are we at now? A stack and a bit. Definitely should keep going. And we'll take some of this while we're at it. Where are we at now? Ooh, 2 stacks. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna keep going for 1 more stack, and then I think we're pretty much ready to head out of here. I don't know if I really need any moss and stuff. I think I'll decide on that later, because in my mind, I kind of planned to build this lighthouse, I don't know, probably out of like some deep slate, spruce, cobble. That's kind of what I was picturing. So I don't know if we necessarily need that. I am, however, going to grab some of this tuff, because that might be nice to texture with. Two more, that's all I needed. So I think we should probably head back on up now. All right, let's see if we can find our way back up. Hello? Oh, I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna run. I think we came from this way, so I'm gonna take this little waterfall down and kind of just climb my way back up. I think we came from here. And then the entrance to the cave, I think it's over there. I kind of saw it clipping for a second. Is this the right way? Why did I miss this iron, if so? This can't be the right way. I would never miss a clump of iron this big. Hello? Oh, there he is. Oh, I think he just fell. I think he just fell. There's nothing more satisfying than seeing a skeleton chasing after you and then just falling into a pit. Like, sorry, buddy. Get good. I'm just curious. What is up? What? Huh? There's a mine shaft in here too? What the heck? Uh-oh. That was a mistake. Okay, I need to be careful. I hear little footsteps scuttling about. This cave is huge. As much as I would love to explore it, like, forever, I think we do need to find our way out first. Whoa. I'm gonna go back this way. I think we may have come from, like, up there or something. Let's see. Okay, avoid this pit. That's where the skeleton came from. And I mean, I have a torch here. Where did I come from, though? This terrifies me. I'm just gonna, like... There we go. Okay, wait. What about this, like, weird staircase? What? Oh! Okay, yeah. This is it. This, I think, is it. I think I see a torch here. It's where I fought the zombie, the first one. I think I found it. Yes. But it is also nighttime. You know what? We're just gonna have to... We're gonna have to risk it. Maybe we'll find some animals along the way, some shelter. Probably should keep the torch in my hand so I can see. But hey, we found the opening. This is it. Amazing. Alright, I think I'm gonna get in the boat. Try to maybe keep myself a little bit of a distance away from the bad guys over there. There's tons around because, of course, it's nighttime. We need to find some sheep, for sure. Look at all the creepers hanging around. I mean, the good news is there's a ton of shores along here that we could build a lighthouse on. So, we're at least not short of that. It's just that they're not that safe right now because of all the mobs. That's okay. This area is looking very nice, though. Lots of stuff around here. Also got... What's this? Ooh, we have an island. Actually, 2 islands. I was also kind of thinking that an island could be kind of cool to build the lighthouse on as well. It's close to the shoreline, which would make sense for a lighthouse, right? It would be built out a little bit away from it. I mean, this one's just swimming with mobs, but once they're all gone, that could be kind of cool. I like that. There's also this one, though. That's a little bit more rocky. Has spruce trees. Oh, this is kind of neat, too. This one's very stony. The other one has a lot of grass, but... Which would be fine. I mean, I guess we could always terraform it, but this one seems to have a little bit more stone. We've got some sand as well. Ooh. I don't know. I'm like, do we build it on the shoreline or on an island? I haven't really done an island build in quite some time. And also, I'm like, if I wanted to continue a little long play in this world, I could build a lighthouse to start with and kind of do a couple more builds along this island, you know? Just to give us that option. That would be really cool. I don't want to step foot on it yet because I'll inevitably just break the whole thing because of all the mobs. But I want to take a closer look at that when it's daytime. I think maybe what I should do right now is fish for a little bit of food, perhaps. Get ourselves set up with that because we're going to get really hungry soon. And maybe when the sun's up, we could start looking for sheep, take a look at that island. Hopefully everything will despawn if I go far enough away from it. And just vibe and see what's around. All right, let's get some food first if I can. I think also with all of that iron that I gathered, it would definitely be useful to make some armor out of it. Especially because we are in survival. Usually I don't bother in long plays, especially, of course, when you're in peaceful and stuff. But because we are in survival, and we managed to grab, like, a ton of it, I think it would be worth it. Come here, fishy. There we go. Ooh. Lots of them over there. Just trying to keep track of my boat, though. Don't want to lose that. There's just so many mobs everywhere. I usually don't like roam around at nighttime. I'm the type of person who will grab a bed and sleep right away. So it's very unlike me to kind of be wandering around this late at night in Minecraft. Very undrift-like. Alright, what if I just, like, park myself right here? Seems to be kind of zombie-free. And I can start cooking up a little bit of this food. Just some basic survival is all we need, you know? Come on. There we go. I'm really bad at fishing for, well, fish. Come on. Well, I guess this isn't really fishing, it's just more so hunting, but I'm not too great at it. Not my strong suit, I would say. Sun's starting to rise, I think. Yeah, you can see it off in the distance there. Lovely. Gonna grab some of this and then cook up some of the salmon. So we've got some meat, which means our saturation levels. I find that the meat always works better. Things like glowberries, bread. I find if you even run for 5 seconds, it's just, it completely depletes your hunger. It's brutal. So I think that's good. Pretty much all I have to do is wait around in hopes that these mobs start to despawn soon. And I just need to find some animals, honestly. I mean, I could do a little bit of running around here. Oh my gosh, a creeper. Sir, what are you doing? I'm just gonna run a little bit, you know? Scope things out. There's gotta be some sheep around here. Is a chicken? Whoa, another really large cave. Some roses, which would actually be lovely to build with. I probably shouldn't be adding more things to my inventory until I have a spot to put things, but hey. While we're searching for our stuff, we can grab a few things. Hello? Sheep? Cows? Anybody here? Every once in a while, I find this happens. Like, you spawn into a new world, and for some reason, you just have a very difficult time finding animals. Oh, there's some. Okay, perfect. Cows, I'm not too worried about. We have a supply of fish since we're surrounded by ocean. But the sheep, I literally just honestly need them for wool. So I'm going to make a couple shears. I'm going to probably have to toss some of this, like, lush cave stuff. I think that's okay, though. Honestly, I don't really need it as of right now. But let's grab that. This. And where's the other guy? There he is. We've got 3. We've got enough for a bed. That's all I really care about at the moment. We're probably going to need some for, like, paintings and stuff later. But you know what? We'll worry about that once we actually start decorating the build. As of right now, all I really care about is having a safe spot to sleep at night. Now, I think we came from this way. Cows! I was just talking about you, buddy. Okay, well, I'm desperate for food. I am so sorry. Gonna drop the lush cave stuff to pick up the leather and the steak. We'll probably just return to the lush cave if we need to. All right. Well, we got some of our staples done. Makes me very happy. No longer have to worry about that. Now all we pretty much need to do is find our boat, and I want to take a look at those islands in the daytime now. I feel like those are 2 very good potential build spots. Boat. Check. furnace. Let's run and grab that real quick. Or maybe at least grab the stuff out of it. I don't really have much room anymore. What could I discard? This. And, oh, these wooden tools. What am I doing? Furnace I'll grab too, if we can. Amazing. And we're off. Yeah, this island's looking really cool. I'm kind of more drawn to the fact that this one has some like spruce trees, grass, sand, and stone, as opposed to the other one that's kind of flat. I mean, technically, it would be easier to do whatever you want with that island because the shape is so basic. It's very flat. You could terraform pretty much however you like. But I don't know, this one kind of just fits the vibe of kind of like an old lighthouse even more, you know? Now, I mean, the question is, where would you build this thing on this island? Could have it as like the focal point on top of a spot like this piece of stone, so it's the highest point. However, this isn't really a... I don't think this would be enough space for a lighthouse with like a little build attached to it. We could always expand this out, or we could do it on the edge over here. Lighthouses are more typically on the edge of shores and stuff, right? I feel like it could go anywhere with this build. I don't know. I'm kind of digging this. It just would mean that we would have to expand this platform out a little bit, which isn't really a problem. You don't have to like fill every single layer in with dirt or stone or whatever. So this is the highest point, or we could get rid of this highest point, use that stone to build with, and then kind of position a lighthouse somewhere within here, you know? Because we still have a bunch of grass and stuff over on this end, so you're not really losing out on that terrain. I feel like if we built it somewhere within here, maybe not directly to the edge, but somewhere more in this spot, that could be kind of cool. I don't know, I really dig this island. I feel like there's actually so much we can do with it. And I honestly don't really mind living off of like cod and stuff. I think that kind of fits the whole island vibe. I'm into this. I think this is kind of a cool spot, especially because if we light it up now, then we don't have to worry about any mobs or anything. It's kind of ideal, you know? I'm gonna start by lighting this spot up, and then probably tearing down some of the spruce trees on the other half of the island. And then we'll see what we have left. This kind of feels like one of those spots too where, like I said before, if we really want to, maybe if we're all kind of like enjoying this series, we could kind of turn this into a series. As of right now, this is kind of just like a one-off build, but if we're all digging this, we can definitely add to it. There's more than enough space to do at least a couple more builds. Oh, hello. Got a little bit of moody rain. I'm really hoping this doesn't turn into thunder, because that'll spawn all the mobs. I should probably make that bed, honestly. I'm thinking since we're probably not going to be using this area, let's free cam it, actually. So here's the island. I'm thinking shed off this layer of stone right here. Probably like 2 layers. And I don't know, I'm kind of picturing a windmill to go somewhere around, not a windmill, sorry, a lighthouse to go somewhere around here. Because you could kind of turn this into stony cliffs. We could leave some of the grass, but we could also kind of transform this to look a little bit more rocky and jagged. This looks kind of like a cliffside edge. I feel like this spot here could look really cool with a build. Yeah, I'm kind of more inclined to do that. So now that we have a lovely spot picked out, I think what I'm going to do is place down some of the stuff that we need in order to build, which means I need a couple of places to store my materials. Got our junk chest up here, which isn't junk, it's just stuff that we don't need right away, except I'm going to cook this beef as well. Whoops. And then clay, you can go in there. Got lots of iron, which is great. I'm gonna get rid of these stone tools. And the first thing I'm gonna do, just so we're all safe and good to go, is make this bed. Let's see if I can sleep. I don't know if this is a thunderstorm. No, it's not. We're good. I was worried it was gonna turn into one, but I think we're safe. So we got lots of stone, cobblestone. We got some tuff. This can stay down here, and of course all of our iron as well. So with that, I think we're good to begin probably chopping down some of these trees just to see what we have to work with. You know what, I'm gonna save some of these spruce leaves as well. Probably end up using some oak, but the spruce leaves are very crunchy looking, and they could be a nice little detail around the cliffside edge. Is there a tree there? Yes, there is. Let's try to get this guy too. I hate deforesting literally everything, but the good thing is we can always bring some of this stuff back into the terrain when we need to. I just want to get a clear picture of what we have to work with on this side. Same with these guys, they're gonna have to go as well. Except this one's pretty high up. And last but not least, you as well. Then I think after this tree, we're gonna have to go to sleep. Seems like it's getting pretty dark. Alright, so let's first grab a little bit more food. Toss some of this stuff away as well. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is start flattening out this area. I'm going to want the lighthouse to rest on the highest point of the island. Plus also getting rid of the stone is good because then we can actually build with it as well. When picturing this lighthouse, I don't necessarily picture like a traditional one with the red and the white stripes. I was kind of picturing more like an older cobble lighthouse. I kind of picture it to look a little bit like elegant and fancy. We could add some stone bricks to it, but also look really weathered as well, as if this structure has been here for a long time. Once we're done terraforming this area though, we'll definitely take a look around at some other blocks and pick out a full palette for this build. I also think, yeah, I left a tree up. I'm gonna have to take that down too. It's okay, we'll grab it after we're done with this. While we're doing this, actually, I'm just gonna pop some stone in the furnace really quickly just to get that burning. Alright, let's finish up with this, and then I'm gonna chop down that tree as well. I might take a layer or two off of that as well. So there's quite a bit of terraforming to do, but that's okay. Because it is gonna look so nice in the end. Gotta make another pickaxe. Just gonna do another iron one. It's okay. We have lots. Feel like I'm kind of wasting it, but at the same time, I'm kind of saving us some time with this too. Okay, the spot's all cleared and good to go. I think this is probably good enough. It's kind of in line with this piece right here, which is probably where I'll be going with for the lighthouse, I think. I do have free cam, so let's free cam it to take a look. Honestly, maybe I'll even shave off this piece too, just to save us some resources, because then we could expand this a tiny bit, make it more circular. If it's really bothering me that this is one block higher, we can definitely shave it off, but I would say that would be a good starting point. That way we could use some of this grass to kind of expand our area as well. Okay, perfect. So let's just get rid of this little guy right here. And I think that's the perfect amount of space. So I'm kind of picturing the lighthouse going around here. And I would like to maybe have a house attached to it, especially if this ends up being a mini Longplay series. I want a small little place for us to live. So we have a place to sleep, you know, cook food, all of that stuff. So I think I'm going to do that. But pretty much all we're going to have to do is expand this out a little bit. So I think the best way to go about doing this is probably, we're going to need more dirt, but I would say most likely make ourselves kind of like an outline of how far this should go. And then pretty much what I would do is I don't think I'm going to fill this all in. It's going to be hollow inside. I don't usually typically like doing that, but at the same time, when you're kind of scarce on resources and time in a way, I don't know, I don't really mind doing it. It's not my favorite, but sometimes you just gotta do it, you know? Also, we can always add little bits of terraforming here and there, kind of like this. So bring back an edge to kind of fill in that gap here. I think that's probably good though. I might have to add in a little bit more dirt here just to make it more circular, but let's take a look with our free cam. I think something about that size is probably perfect. Now before I forget, I should probably tear down this tree really quickly, just so it's no longer in the way. And I think what I'm gonna have to do actually is probably go get some dirt, I would say. I think we're okay on cobblestone because we just took away so much. I would maybe like to burn a little bit more just as we're going. But let's see. Maybe I'll make another furnace just to get 2 going at once. And what we can do is we can explore over in that taiga forest and probably start gathering up some more dirt. Maybe some andesite as well. Granite would be great. Just some random resources that we may need. Is this cooked? Yes, it is. I will take it. And last but not least, we're gonna have to make another... Our axe is fine, pickaxe is okay. We're gonna have to make a couple shovels though. So we are starting to kind of burn through this iron, but honestly, not too worried about our iron supply. We actually have a pretty decent supply. And also, that lush cave had so much that I never ended up taking that it's... If we end up burning through all of it, we can literally just go back. Yeah, I think that's looking good so far. So there's quite a bit of terraforming to be done. However, I don't know. I don't mind doing projects like that. I think it's pretty fun. It's very relaxing too. Just kind of like placing blocks and trying to figure out organic shapes. I think it's fun. Oh, also, we should grab some of that mossy cobble while we're at it. That would be a great detailing block for the cliffside. So we have quite a few things we need from here. I'm gonna make sure I have my bed ready. And I guess maybe let's just start collecting some stuff. Coarse dirt would also be nice too, actually. It's always a great detailing block to have on hand. And it's nighttime, so I'm definitely gonna sleep. And onward we go. I think I'm gonna try to find that cave entrance again, because there's got to be some like andesite, granite, all of that stuff nearby. Little fox, hello! So cute. So cute. Gonna actually shear some of these ferns too. Those are always great to plant around the base. They're great in pots. Just a good decorational item. Whoop! Oh my. Almost fell into a pit there. I can't forget I need to grab regular dirt as well. I keep grabbing the coarse dirt, but even this podzol should break into regular dirt for us. That will be good. I'm curious, what is everybody's favorite Minecraft biome? And also least favorite as well. I would say one of my favorites is honestly just like a classic flower forest. You have all of the flowers at your disposal. There's tons of bees. It feels very magical and whimsical. I also really do enjoy taiga forests. I don't really build in them as often as I want to in some ways, just because I find that they lend really well to like very medieval or like rugged themes like campsites and stuff, but I just don't really do I don't really do builds like that in some ways. Like I do build medieval, but not in the way that it works with kind kind of with this forest. So as much as I love them, I don't really typically build in them. And least favorite biome, I would say, what is my least favorite biome? I mean, the Nether is a whole place, so I don't think that counts. And I guess maybe in terms of overworld, I don't know. Maybe the classic desert. I feel like the desert just needs an update. I think I would be more inclined to build in it, because I actually do really love making desert builds. They're super fun. You can make like really cute castles and stuff like that, which honestly I would love to do again. It's just that I wish there was a little bit more close by. Having something like palm trees would be great. Maybe a little bit more like vegetation and stuff. I think the desert maybe, just solely because I think that it could do with an update for sure. Alright, back again at our favorite place in the world. This cave. Ow. I'm just looking for reasons to come back, okay? I just couldn't get enough of this cave. Actually, I could. I need some andesite, though. I also need some torches in my offhand, because I'm a little scared here. Whoa, coarse dirt city. Holy. I mean, coal. If I must. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, there's andesite right here, which is perfect. Exactly what we needed. And then we can just easily hop on out of here when we're done. But I am going to spend some time grabbing quite a bit of this, I would say. At least a stack. Oh, pickaxe broke. Is that a sign that we go home? I think it's a sign that we just make another crafting table and make another pickaxe, because I don't think I'm quite done collecting this stuff. There we go. Alright, I think I'm pretty much good with at least all of the stones that we need. I don't think we need too much andesite. Maybe just a tiny bit more to be safe. But that probably should be alright, just because we're going to be mixing it with bricks and also cobblestone. But after that, all we really need is a little bit more dirt, I would say. I want to be safe, make sure I grab all of that. And then we're probably ready to begin building. Did I bring my boat with me? I did not. It's probably along the shore here somewhere, actually. I don't know where, though. I lost my boat! No! Oh wait, I think I see it over there. I didn't realize this cave was actually so close to the shore. Good to know. Good to know. That's actually a prime spot. I think this is where I was kind of digging out a bunch of that coarse dirt. Pretty sure. There it is. Haha. Amazing. So good. I'm wondering if maybe I should also play it safe, chop down one of these taiga trees as well, just for a little bit more spruce. This one seems pretty short, so maybe two. Actually, this one's going up way further than I realized. Whoops. That's okay, it's gonna give us lots of spruce to work with. Pretty much reached the end right here. And down we go. Alright, last but not least, let's grab a little bit more dirt. Just until this shovel breaks, that's how much I'll collect. Which is gonna be very soon. Alright, cool. Missed a few blocks there. Let's get out of here and let's go back to our little island. Alrighty. So, we're gonna have to sleep really quickly, it looks like. Sun's going down. See, I'm even picturing, like, if we do a couple builds around here, we could do, like, a cute little fishing dock, you know? A bigger house to sleep in. Just so many cute little ideas. So, I'm gonna get some of this stuff organized, ready to go. Let's put away some of this cobble. Andesite. And all this dirt needs to go away. However, I'm gonna put away the coarse dirt for now. Because I don't want to accidentally waste it. And the regular dirt can stay in our inventory. Because I'm gonna use it to start terraforming some stuff. We actually, oh my gosh, for some reason I saw the blue and the green and I was like, oh, that's a zombie. It wasn't. It was not a zombie at all. My eyes, they were playing tricks on me. Okay, I think that's probably good for this base. Now we just need to really kind of just cover it up and make it look a little nicer. Even though we have like 3 stacks of dirt, this still might not be enough. You need a surprising amount to terraform with. You never... Like, I always think I need less than I actually do, and it turns out I need just a ton of it. That's why you always keep dirt. Whenever you're doing terraforming projects, if you collect a lot of dirt, honestly, just save it. You will thank yourself later, for sure. Because when it comes time where you have to do something like this, it requires so much. I think we might make it, though, with this many stacks. Maybe. Oops. We're gonna need more. Just a little bit, though. Like, a tiny bit. Oh, boy. Alright, I'm gonna have to go collect some really quickly. I wish I had a silk touch axe, because I would have loved to actually replace this with stone, but ain't gonna happen. We do not have anything for enchanting. Let's make one more shovel. And that should get us what we need in order to finish this off. Oh, I had one there. My bad. You saw nothing. I am just gonna pull some dirt from over here. Oops! I hit shift too early. Oh no. Well, hopefully we never have to go back here because I'm digging a really ugly pit. It's low-key embarrassing. I can't simply have this tree floating on one piece of dirt. It's just wrong, you know? I had to fix it. Meanwhile, I'm digging out like a giant pit here. I'm like, that's fine. But a tree floating on one piece of dirt? No. No. Alright, 3 stacks. Do you think this will get us to what we need? I mean, I'm hoping so. Let's see. If it doesn't, I'll cry. I will cry. Little fish. I have faith, kind of. We just have a little bit more to fill in on the top here and then around the edges, and I think we're actually pretty much good. So. There we go. And then let's just fix up the back over here a bit. Oh, got some more rain. It has been raining a lot in this world. That's like the 3rd time it has rained already. Okay, I think that's good, honestly. Let's free cam just to see what we've got. The shape is actually looking pretty organic, especially around here. It's funny because this is the natural terrain. It is more square than what we did over here, but that's fine. I'm probably going to end up fixing this up, so I'm not going to touch it just yet because it's probably going to get terraformed into like rocky cliffside edge. So no use in fixing that. Although I would like to just look at this quickly. I was going to terraform this, to be honest, but now I'm like, I kind of like it. It's a bit of an awkward shape, but I think it kind of works. So with all of that terraformed, I think we're pretty much ready to begin building this thing. Honestly. What we're going to have to do, though, is I'm going to have to make a stone cutter just to get those bricks. So let's get this guy out. Put it right there. And I think I'm just going to make classic stone bricks for this. And I'm not going to use smooth stone in the build. The andesite is kind of going to act as the stone, if that makes sense. It's a little bit smoother, but it does have that texture. Its texture kind of looks like, to me, TV static, but like in a good way. I don't know. I really like andesite. Used to hate it, and then a bunch of my friends build with it and texture with it, and I'm like, oh, I get it now. You know, sometimes it just takes a while. Takes a while to kind of like understand how to use certain blocks. Okay, our stuff is all collected. I think we're ready to go. I'm kind of like vibing with these 3 things for the base. It's kind of rainy out, you can't really see, but just like a classic stone palette for the bottom half. I really want to kind of like emphasize the point that this lighthouse has been made out of the materials found on this island, or for the most part. So I think these are pretty much perfect, even though you don't have andesite on the island. Well, it's the lore. The lore says we do. You know what I mean? So I think we'll start with that and figure out what size the base of the lighthouse should be and stuff. All right, let's figure out the footprint for this build. So we've got lots of space to work with here. I think I would like the lighthouse to kind of be at the forefront of this patch of land. So, I mean, we do want like a little bit of space in front of it, of course. So maybe right around here we could go like... Oh, that is a thunderstorm. That's on fire! Oh my gosh, the lightning struck right there. Well, good thing it didn't hit one of those trees. I'm gonna have to like make a lightning rod here. Wow. Scary. I think that's only happened to me once or twice at most, having lightning hit a build and it actually catches on fire. That definitely did happen to me though, and it scared me. All right, so we've got our spot right here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll go 5 here. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. So we've got kind of like a square with its missing edges. That's going to give a little bit more detail along the sides. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go up by another 5. Before I do that though, I should probably make a water bucket just in case I need to fall, because this thing's going to be built pretty high up. And we're gonna need a way to get down afterwards. Do I have any more iron? I might have to start actually burning some more. It's okay. We can pop some in right here. And let's get the stone placed back in here. I literally just need 1 and then we're good to build the bucket. Whoops. All right, so we have that handy just in case we need to bail. And now I can kind of build this up. So I'm going to go up by 5, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now I basically just have to fill this all in all the way around. And let me just... I have to remember to torch this, otherwise mobs are going to spawn in here and I'm going to be sad because it'll be a creeper and he's going to go, hey. And let's start building this up. Just trying to get the right texture down. I mean, all of these blocks go really nice together. I think they're placed pretty nicely too. We've got like a nice mix of brick in between. I'm trying to use maybe like a little bit more brick than the other two, if that makes sense, because I want it to look worn down, but not too rugged. So I think we've got the right mix right now. All right, and then from this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. Just double checking because having the wrong measurements is usually very frustrating. So from here, I'm gonna actually kind of build this up into, I don't really know what type of wall this is called. I call them kind of like castle walls where they kind of like gently slope up into a peak here. I'm sure there's a right word for it. I just don't know what it is. But I'm just gonna slope it up gently like so, just to give a little bit more shape to the bottom of this build. Because this is kind of like the base, so it's anchoring down and it'll be like the main focal point. We just want to make sure it has a good amount of detail. All right, so that's good. Can I water bucket clutch it? I did it. Oh my gosh, I did it. Swag. All right, that's looking pretty good. Let's free cam. I think that is the perfect spot as well. I think that's great. So from here, I think I'm gonna build the tower, the rest of the tower. I just need to make sure I have enough blocks for this. We might have to terraform some of this and grab some cobble, because I may be running low soon. We've got, actually no, we've got a stack and a bit. Probably could do with a little bit more stone. Most likely. Could pop that in. And then this stuff can get converted into bricks. So that gives us a stack and a bit. I think we might need a little bit more. That's okay though. I wanted to tear some of this down anyway. I just don't want to burn through all of the cobble. Actually, since we're gathering more cobble, that means we can burn more cobble because we're just bringing back our supply. That's all we're doing. That's okay. This part needed to be shaved down a little bit anyway, so we're good to go. So this is probably more than enough stone that we're gonna need. However, I think what I'd like to do is shave this down by one more block, because if we decide to kind of build and transform this island into a little village or something, I was kind of picturing like it would be so cool to have a little bridge going across and connecting the two into another build here. So I think I'm gonna get rid of this one as well. Uh-oh. And with that, we are gonna have to make another axe. That's okay. And then let's just shave off this layer. Probably means that the one next to us, this one right here, will have to get shaved down as well in due time. Probably not today, but like I said, if we continue this, I already have like so many cool ideas for what we could do on this island. I'm very excited I found this. I feel like this is going to be a very fun project if we continue with it. Just want to see if that looks a little bit better in terms of placement for the lighthouse. Yeah, even behind, I'm sure you won't even see this now once we get the build in place, because there's going to be a little bit of a house going here too. But you can already see how much it's like kind of changed. We've definitely changed the shape of the island a little bit. Oh, this is so cool. I love it. All right, cool. So we're pretty much done with that. And can we sleep yet? Probably not. Might toss a little bit more of this in here, just so we get enough burning. Convert all of the stuff that we gathered into bricks. And then after that, we're pretty much good to go, I think. Yeah. All right, so... I'm gonna scaffold up. Oh, do I have any more dirt? I don't think I do. I need just a little bit that I can use for scaffolding. There we go. So pretty much all we need to do now is build the base of the tower with stone. And of course we're gonna have on top of that something else, but it's gonna be made of wood, but we'll worry about that part after. So what I'm thinking is, let's get a little placeholder here. I'm kind of thinking that I want this tower to fit kind of like the same shape as this, but smaller. So it's gonna have the corner pieces knocked out as well, meaning that we're not gonna fill this piece in. What we're gonna do is we are gonna fill in starting from here. So this tower is gonna be like technically a 3 by 3. Actually, I'm gonna waste all the cobblestone and andesite along here because you're not really gonna see it. Stone brick is precious at the moment. We can't waste it. So starting from here, I think maybe what we should do, we went here like 5 up on this piece and then added a couple blocks as well. I'm not gonna count those. So I think from there to give this thing a lot of height, I mean, it is a lighthouse after all, you would want it to be seen from far away. I would say at least up by like 9 or 11 blocks. I'm gonna say maybe 11. That's my guess. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now, I'm up pretty high. I realize that I might not make this fall if I don't water bucket clutch, but there's nothing we can do. We're just gonna have to send it. I wanted to make sure that the length of this was right, so I just had to do it that way. So starting from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. All we need to do is build ourselves up all the way around to this height, and then we're good to go. Can I water bucket clutch it? Do you think I can? Or do you think I should just do a waterfall? I mean, like, realistically, I should just waterfall down, but I'm feeling confident today. Well, at least I didn't actually die with that fall. It's fine. It's fine. Well, the good news is all we need to do now is just build this thing up and we're good to go. I need to eat something. Okay, we still have quite a bit of food left. We might have to go in search of some fish soon, but I think we're pretty much good. All right, how are we looking? Just want a general idea of what we've got with the texture. You know what? This is looking pretty good so far. Pretty good. Yeah, I think 11 is the appropriate height. We're still going to put something on top of that, which is also probably going to have like a tower of some sort. So this thing will probably, at least by the end of it, be up by like 20 blocks? I don't know. Oh, I saw you appear out of thin air. That's not right, dude. That's not right. Well, actually, maybe it is right, because now that I think about it, I think I appear out of thin air when I spawn into Minecraft worlds for the very first time. I think that's just like how it works in this game. Still don't like that dude though. I don't know. Still don't like him. Whee! Ow. Dude, can't you see I'm busy? Like, I'm literally in the middle of building a giant tower. I can't possibly think about talking to you right now. What the heck, man? Like, leave me be, bro. All right. Water bucket clutch. It didn't work. Didn't work. That took away so many hearts too. Yeah, I think the height is actually really good for this tower. Yeah, I think that's looking very good. Okay, cool. So, for the top part of this build, of course, we're going to incorporate some spruce. I would very much like to do that. I also want to kind of make like a trim around this just to add a little bit of like weight to the top of it, if that makes sense, and division between what's going to be like the wood part of this build and the stone. So we're going to have to make some like different types of slabs and stuff with the stone cutter, and we have to decide what wood we're using. I mean, we got spruce, of course, but I feel like I should mix it up a little bit. Maybe incorporate some like oak or something. I mean, we do have some other trees close by, so we can go grab some. I do need to eat first, though. I made mistakes. Put this stuff away for now. And I need to eat another salmon. And then probably just gonna have to start working on making some of these into like stairs and slabs and stuff. All right, let's do a little bit of exploring, shall we? Then we'll get the rest of the top built up. But for now, I want to see what I can collect from over in the regular forest. I think I just want some like oak, maybe some birch, possibly. Might be a little bit too light with the spruce though, but you never know. Maybe while we're at it, I should be a little bit smart and gather a bit more food too. We only have 3 fish left, and I'm not sure that's enough. All right, let's gather up some of this oak. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather some oak leaves as well. Those are always really great decorational items. They look great as planters or just on the sides as builds, just to give it like more of an overgrown look. We always need those oak leaves. I think the birch might be a little bit too light, to be honest. I think I might just stick with the oak. It has that really nice, like, yellow tone to it. So I think oak might be the way to go. I forgot my bed, I think. That's okay. We won't be here too long. The axe is kind of starting to run out too, so I don't think we need all that much oak. Just a couple for some beams, and I think we're pretty much good. Oh, hi, chicken. How are you? $63. And let's do one more tree and head back. For a full stack. I think that's alright. If we need any for, like, any detailing, we'll come back, but, pretty sure that's probably okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I left this here. Oh no. You know, punching a tree at the start of the game actually doesn't feel like it takes that long. But then once you get the tools, this feels like it's taking forever, you know? It really doesn't feel so bad when you start in a brand new world. Is that a turtle or is that... Oh, that's a zombie. I literally thought that was a turtle. I was like, wow, how beautiful. Like this island has so much biodiversity. No, it's just a zombie. And these skeletons, can I just like run away from them? You know? I just want to go to bed. Just leave me alone, please. Oh, he's running. He is running after me. You're on fire now, dude. Oh! Stop it! I was not expecting that. Any of this to happen. That was so good. I didn't know he could get into the boat like that, and I don't think he knew either. Oh, that was really good. I love this game. You never know what's gonna happen, even silly little things like that. Alright, where are these fish? I swear I just saw like a ton of them a second ago. One lonely one over here. Hello. Alright, so we have all of the wood and stuff that we need. I think I'm ready to build the base. We don't really have that much food, but another 3 will do. As long as we're building, we're really not expelling too much like hunger and stuff. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm gonna put this... Actually, let's convert this to brick just in case. Ooh, actually, or maybe we should leave these guys just in case we want to terraform like a little bit of stone in the future. We might want to have that option. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab all of this stuff. Let's grab the full stack. I'm going to get some, probably just some stairs, slabs, and the same for all of these guys as well. Stairs. Slabs. And I think that's good. So what I'm gonna have to do now is I'm gonna have to scaffold all the way up there. Should probably get some more dirt just in case. And basically what we're gonna do is I think I'm gonna build out a base for the top of this. I'm trying to think of the best way to go about this. Honestly, just so we can easily get up and down, I might try to just like water bucket it, you know? Just like this. Because there is gonna be stuff that I'm gonna want to grab, so I'll just do that for now. Let me fill this in. Just so I don't fall. And basically from here, I want to like kind of create a bit of a design that juts out and gives us a little bit more space to work with. So if this trim is out here, that means that we can directly just put down beams right here, if that makes sense. So I'm thinking maybe like full block here. Then we can do possibly like a slab on the bottom here in between the full block. How would we go about with this then? Something like that. Oops. Oh no, I need my pickaxe. I might need to get dirt scaffolding just so I can actually see what I'm doing here too. Full blocks. Maybe let's grab some like andesite for in between on some of these. Some more full blocks. Okay. Cool. So I can't really see what we've got going on. So I'm gonna just ride this elevator down. And probably just scaffold up, to be honest. Perfect. So what we can do now to give this a little bit more shape is maybe attach some upside down stairs like this. So now it looks a little bit more complete with this in the middle. Then what I can do is add like another piece maybe right here. So it's kind of in line with this piece here. And then I'm gonna have to like go around and attach more dirt on the other side so I can properly do these guys as well. So one thing, building towers in survival can be such a pain, especially if you don't really have scaffolding and stuff, because you have to be careful about like getting up and getting down. But we can make this work. We're just gonna have to break all of this dirt after. Andesite. There you are. Let's do that. That. I completely forgot that I said I would get iron armor. Absolutely forgot about it. I probably should, especially working this high up. Let me just eat really quickly. And then we'll attach all of the middle pieces here as well. Alright, so for these corner pieces, kind of what I'm thinking is maybe getting like a piece like this. I tried it over there before. It seems to work. So getting a piece like this, a slab underneath, and then a full block. And then maybe what we can do to kind of like bridge the gap between them is put a little trim around them with some more stone. I feel like that might work. So let's also do some andesite with that as well. Boom. Oops. Probably should have put the slab down first. Then slabs like this. All we need are some slabs along here too. Mix it up, maybe put some cobble in as well. And let's free cam so we can see this a little bit better. Yeah, I think this trim looks really good. You've got the slabs going all the way around. And then you've got just the little pieces, like the longer pieces that jut out. And then from here, this is where we can put our tower in. And it just has a little bit more structure and weight to it, I think. Oh, I did it again. Okay, I think that's pretty much good. So what I'm gonna have to do quickly is go back down. I didn't bring any of the wood items that we need yet. But I think overall, let's do a little look-see. Yeah, that's starting to look really good. Nice. I am very excited about this build. This is my first ever lighthouse. I mean, I'm still using like the same, I guess, principles of design that you would with something like a windmill. But I think it's looking really cool so far. So I think we're done with all of the stones and stuff right now. Pretty much all we need to do is get the base in where the lighthouse part is going to be, where the light will be, rather. And then we're going to have to get a roof on top. And I think I'm just going to go with like a classic tower roof of some sort. So tower roof, though. I thought I had deep slate. Oh yeah, it's right here. I was like, what happened to it? I had so much. I feel like spruce and deep slate go very well together. This will kind of give a pop of like contrast to this build because we have so much stone. So mixing this with the spruce is going to look really cool. I usually go for deep slate bricks, but I think this time I want to try the deep slate tiles. I don't use these too often, but I always mean to. I think they look really cool. So I'm going to try out these tiles and see what we can come up with. Let me move my bed back. The skeleton is gone. No longer taunting us. Okay. The last thing I'm going to need are some barrels as well. I guess I should probably make it out of the spruce. I probably should have grabbed some of that birch just to use as like a wood type that we could just like make other things out of, but that's okay. Let's go with that. We've got 8. I think that should be fine. But while we're here, we should probably also make all of our spruce stairs, slabs, all of that stuff that we're going to need for the top of the tower. So I'm thinking some slabs. Got enough stairs, maybe a couple more. Whoops. What am I doing here? All right. Maybe also for the top, we're going to need some fencing. Both spruce and deep slate, I'm thinking. Very top. And I think that's probably good. So now all we have to do is tower up again. Hello, sir. Can you please leave me alone? I am very busy. Alright, so, let's see. This thing's gonna be a 3x3, I would say. Or maybe what we could do is we could get like a barrel here, 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 and here. So then we have like a 1 block gap in between each opening of the lighthouse. And then what we could do is probably get some spruce in between like this. Just to give like a little bit of like an edge to the barrels so it's all connected together. And then from here, I would say maybe we use like the oak for beams. I forgot I need a crafting table. I need to make myself another axe very quickly. Boom. Good to go. How tall should this be? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe? That could maybe even go even taller. I'm gonna put it all up and then see how tall it looks, though. I'm gonna try to water bucket this. I am not doing well with that today. Oh, I know I'm doing it wrong because I think it's not like when you have an upside down stair, it like waterlogs it. So the water doesn't actually fall on top. That's why. It's not a skill issue. It's just that it's not working. There we go. See? I can do it. That was skill issue. Whoop. I did that all wrong. I was like, I'm gonna attach this to the barrel. Nope, I opened it. Making many mistakes today, but you know what? I'm having fun. I'm still having fun. And that's all that matters. There we go. I desperately need some food, though. There we go. Alrighty, now all we really need to do is fill in the trim, and we're good to go. So I think this is high enough. Oh my gosh, look at that little salmon out there. Hi, he's just like waving. Hi, Drift, how's it going? I'm just a little salmon guy, and I'm having a wonderful day. Also, Drift, I don't know if you know this, but you are the coolest person ever. Alright. While that salmon is living its best life... Is he still living his best life? Yes, he is. Yes, Drift, I'm fine. Everything's good. While he's living his best life, I'm gonna put a trim on this. Just a simple spruce slab trim. Nothing too fancy. This should do the trick. Is our salmon still there? Yeah. I don't know why I'm so emotionally invested in this salmon now, but I am. And I will be for the rest of this long play. What should we name this? Oh. He's gone. No! Anyway. So, let's build up our tower. I'm going to use the deep slate tiles. Do something like that across, I think. Wow, what a beautiful sound it makes. I kind of love that. Yeah, that's looking good. So what I'm thinking is kind of just build it up a little bit like so. And then, so we go up one block here. What if though? What if instead of all deep slate tile, I do spruce, kind of like a spruce band going around. Into like the center point, kind of like this. You know? I feel like that could look kind of cool. It'll just switch things up a little bit. Can't even look at the direction of the ocean anymore. Knowing that the salmon is gone, I can't. It's making me too sad. Alright, to give this a little bit of shape, I'm gonna add some stairs here. What about at the bottom? Probably for these guys too. I would say for the spruce band that's going up, we add the stairs to it. And let's see how this is looking. Okay, we're getting there. I feel like... How are you still here? There's more oh my gosh, there's two! There's two of them! I was like, how are there more llamas? There's so many spawning. Okay, I need to focus on this. So, I think maybe to give this a little bit more height, though, what I'm thinking is maybe make this one 2 blocks high. So we've got the spruce block here, and then we still have the stairs for the, just for the slight curve. And then this one can be, let's say, maybe 2. Then we gotta get that good old wall. If I can manage this. Let's do this. Make our lives easier. And there we go. So let's take a look at that. Yes, I think a tower with that height is pretty much perfect. And you know what? I actually do like the spruce bands. We just have a tiny little bit of deep slate, which I think I like. I think that's looking really good. I mean, minus the fact that this place is now a spawning point for wandering traders. I feel like we've got a good setup going on. How do I break this to get down, though? Oh, no. I need, like, a diving board. Do you think I can make this jump? I think I can. That was kind of scary. I knew I would make it, but it's never not scary to jump in this game. Okay, this is looking really cool. So we're gonna have to figure out an entrance for this build. Sir, please. I am so incredibly busy. It's not even funny. I'm like, do we do a winding staircase all the way up? What if we did a spruce beam on the bottom floor and then just like did a really cool winding staircase on it? I think we can manage that with stairs and slabs, to be honest. Let's just get some proper flooring in here first. And for this, I'm like, I feel as though I was gonna say we should put it here, but then the problem is it's not gonna fit here. I think the beam has to literally go in the middle here. Do you mind? Okay, you know what? First of all, I'm gonna go to bed. Second of all, if you're not gone by morning, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I might have to serve you an eviction notice because you're just getting in the way. People are relaxing to these while they watch these, and you screaming into the imaginary microphone that is on my Minecraft person, it's not doing anybody any favors, so I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The worst part is they're just gonna come back too. Ow, stop it. I'm sorry. I had to. I had to. Anyway, that's been all taken care of. No need to worry, the wandering trader will not show up again. I just had to kindly ask him to go away. I feel like we can make this spiral staircase work. I'm pretty sure. Ah! Why? no. I blame the wandering trader. It's all his fault. All right, let's start going up. Oh, are we gonna make it? Yeah, I think we will. I think this is gonna work. As long as we do a combo of stairs and slabs, just the way that we're doing it now, it should work, theoretically. I don't think we'll hit our head either. No. Oh, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Maybe we can light it up along the way so nothing bad happens. It's kind of like walking into that torch. It's a little awkward. There we go. Well, this is actually working out quite nicely. Quite happy with this. Almost done. Pretty much right here. I don't think we're gonna hit our head probably till about here. So this part is like a part that we can stand on, which is fine, and then the rest, I don't want to kind of like build any more flooring because the light's gonna have to go in here, and I don't want you to be able to see like flooring or anything past this point. So I think that's good. We have access to it, and it winds, and oh, yeah, we're gonna have to break this little piece. That's okay though. Basically, it'll just be a spot where we can kind of like stand, you know, do some maintenance on the light bulb when we need to change it. Then we're pretty much good. I don't think I'm gonna strip this beam either. I kind of like it the way it is. I think it looks neat. I'll tell you what though, I need some food after that whole debacle. Good thing we have fish. Okay, this is looking really cool so far. I actually very much like this. We're gonna have to get rid of that dirt pillar really quickly. So let me just make another shovel. Oh wait, we have one. We have one. We'll climb all the way up, and maybe while we're doing that, we can add in some windows as well. Actually, we'll detail that after. We will detail that after. It's really coming together though. There we go. What was I doing? Oh, yes. Let's go on the outside here. And our little dirt column. We can break this down now. Whee! Oh, some mysterious leather. Don't know where that came from. All right, now that we're done with that, we're all good to go. I think that we can begin building the little side house. I'll detail everything out on the tower afterwards. I want to get the rest of this build put in, just so we have an idea of what we're doing with the rest of the base. So what I'm gonna do is I would like to do kind of like a cabin attachment. So not have this thing made of stone. I want it to be made of wood. I want it to look like, I guess maybe this lighthouse was in place, and then somebody was like, I am the caretaker of this lighthouse, and I want a cozy little cabin to sleep in while I am on duty. So that's kind of what I'm picturing, and also, I was thinking of having access from the house into here. So in the middle of the night, you know, they gotta change that light bulb, or, like, how do lighthouses function? Do they turn on lighthouses only at certain times? I need to research this. Anyway, the lighthouse person would be like, well, gotta do my thing, and then they just like go upstairs, you know, from their house, which is kind of cool. Like, that's proper work from home vibes. So I guess maybe we'll go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to have like some windows in place. That will give us enough room. Basically, I'm just going to make this cabin out of just purely spruce beams and planks and make it super simple, but I think it'll stand out next to the cobblestone. So let's go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 high is good. Kind of match in line with this. We'll just keep building it up. Ow. And of course, along the way, what we can do is pop out some windows. So maybe let's get like a window here. This one's a little bit taller, like this build, so we can manage to do like windows that are too high. And over top of the windows, of course, let's get some upside down stairs for just a little bit of shape. Looking good. Except I don't think I'll do windows on the back. I'll probably just leave it as is. And let's try the water bucket clutch. Yay, I did it! So I'm just gonna attach a very simple roof to it, I think. Just gonna go spruce. Probably deep slate tiles on the inside, which I need to go get. I feel like I'm gonna need more than 29. Probably at least 48, you know? I think. Gonna have to make some more stairs as well. Maybe a few more than that. Yeah, I think that's good. This is really coming together though. It's looking very nice. Just gonna do a classic roof shape on this one. And we're definitely gonna have to go to bed. Just gonna try not to fall. There we go. And let's go sleep. Okay. We are getting there. We are getting there. So let's fill all of this in with some deep slate. We'll even attach deep slate to this part as well. Kind of like it's really built into the lighthouse. Probably gonna need some slabs on top. We only have 5 left. I can probably craft some really quickly though. Let's do that. And we'll break this. And let's finish off the deep slate first. While we're at it, let's get that filled in too. And lastly, we can fill the roof in. Nice. Okay. I want to add like a chimney and stuff to it as well. Let me just take a look at how it's looking right now. You can't really see it in the shadows. I really love the sunset that's cast on it on this side, so no worries about that. But I think it's really coming together so far. All it really needs now is a bunch of detail, of course, but we can slowly start to work on that. I think the first thing I'd like to detail out, if anything, is maybe the house. We'll get that done, and then we'll move back towards the tower. So I'm going to start by gathering up a little bit of sand so we can make some glass windows. Oh, and I was going to say, speaking of sand, but not at all. While we're here, I need to go into the ocean really quickly and gather up a little bit more food. Food has become a tiny bit of a problem, but I mean, if we continue building up this island a bit, maybe what we can do is build like a cute little barn area for some cows and stuff. I think that would be really neat. So let's burn up this sand and maybe we'll take a look around for some fish. I mean, oh no, there's our salmon buddy. I can't do that to him. Can't do that to him. No. Can't make me. There's nothing around here. What's going on? Oh my! There's a fire over there. I wonder if maybe that happened during that that thunderstorm that we had, where it tried to light my my island on fire. Okay, this salmon I can go for though. I almost wonder if it was that, because unless there's lava over there, very strange that it happened. Very strange indeed. Got a big old group of salmon here. Got 8 so far. Can definitely do with a little bit more than that. Whoa. We'll just get them all with the sword and then we'll collect them after. Alright, we're doing pretty good. We are at 13 now. Maybe just a couple more to be safe. And then we're good to go. Come on. Get over here. Get. Thank you. Oh, don't want to drown. Do not want to take that damage. 17. Not bad. 18. Even better. Okay, cool. Let's go back to our boat. And let's head over to our island again. Mr. Salmon's back. I can't even look him in the eye right now. Alright, let's go home. Cook this stuff up, get a good meal for today, and let's keep decorating. That's already starting to look so cool on the island. I love that. Oh my gosh. I really like this. Okay, I'm gonna have to split this coal up because I need some to burn up some salmon so we can eat. And then after that, I think we're done with the deep slate. Now, since we're doing the rooftop, I think... Do I have granite? I thought I had some granite in here. Oh yeah, I do. Perfect. We also have some clay, which I would like to use for maybe some bricks if we can make some. Also, of course, pots and stuff, but granite and clay go very well together for chimneys. Although we could always just use polished granite, actually. That's a good substitute as well. It gives a little bit of a slightly different texture, so it's not all same. We'll just leave that for now. Definitely have to eat. And I'm gonna have to steal a little bit of this coal to make some fireplaces. Or sorry, for some chimneys. We need campfires. So let's do that really quickly. Boom. Got our chimneys. We're gonna need probably a little bit more spruce, I'm thinking. We don't have any more in the chest. I'm gonna have to make like a bunch of trapdoors and stuff. 8 should do us for these chimneys, but we're probably gonna need them to detail some other stuff, so have to keep that in mind. All right, what if we did like this? I kind of think that looks pretty cute. Has like a little bit of a trim. Just trying to incorporate a bunch of detail within this build, just because it's so sprucey. I think the trick is to add as much detail as you can in some ways. So even adding little things like fencing really helps out a lot. Definitely get ourselves some flowers in here. That's looking good. And oh, you know what we have? Which I completely forgot about until now. Rose bushes. That would look really nice as well. It would give it a pop of color and just some like nice texture. We can definitely put these in planters. I'm thinking probably spruce signs. We're gonna have to go get a little bit of spruce in order to do that though. So for now, I'm gonna focus on getting the chimney in. Oops. And where would be a good spot? Probably like around here. We'll just do like a classic 1, 2. I always like going for the double chimney. I don't know why, it's just like my favorite thing. Get 2 campfires, boom, boom, and then surround it with some trapdoors. And we're good to go. Let's zoom out real quick. Yo, this is really coming together. Very, very nice. While we're at it, what if we added in some leaves here? So usually I like to add leaves within like roof trims as well. A good way to kind of cover it up and blend it in even more is if it looks patched up with like a sign or something. Definitely gonna need to get a couple more signs for that, but we'll put that there as kind of like a placeholder. I'm also kind of thinking about wrapping some leaves around here as well. Let's see how we can manage to do that. Oh, you know what? Before I forget. What if we also popped out a couple of spots for like a window or something? We can do like a big 3 high window. Which means I'm going to need an upside down stair for the top portion. We'll just keep that dirt staircase there. Because we're going to need it. I'm thinking maybe just 1 window for this lighthouse. We have like an opening all the way around up top. I think this one might just need like 1 on the tower itself. Oh man. So much dirt scaffolding to be done. It's okay though. Right there, and then we're gonna need probably, I would say, spruce fencing in between. I don't have any at the moment, but that is okay. We'll place that in after, and then finally, what I'm thinking is probably some leaves. How do I want to place these? Maybe like this? Something like that. We could also kind of get one all the way up here as well, maybe? Let's see how that looks. It's gonna be hard to see through the dirt. I think that looks good though, from what I can see. Just having it like kind of slowly wrap around. Not slowly, gently wrap around, I guess is the right word. We should probably balance it out by getting some more leaves on the other side too, because we have so much green going on, especially with having it on the rooftop here, that I think we should probably put like a little tuft lower to the bottom here. Something like that. I don't think we need too much. I don't want to overdo it, but also it kind of helps make this whole thing look kind of overgrown. He's back. Hi. My buddy. My pal. As I literally eat cooked salmon in front of him. I'm awful. What the heck? What's wrong with me? Anyway. I think this is looking very nice so far. Let's free cam it a bit. Yeah. So one thing I think I want to change though, is this is looking so flat. I think the sides of this just needs a couple of blocks just to go over like the doorway. Even here we can have a little bit of like a rock pile type thing there. It's just missing that little bit of detailing on the side, but that's super easy to fix. So we can pretty much just fix that by adding in a couple of details with some stone. Just gonna grab all kinds, actually. So I guess for this guy over here, maybe what we could do is start by laying out like a bit of an awning type thing. Something like that. Maybe replace this one and this one with some stairs to give it a little bit more shape. Boom. Boom. That's looking pretty good. And then maybe up top, I'm like, what a... Oops. Either a stair or even a wall would look kind of cool. Wondering, do I have any stair versions of stone bricks? I don't know if I do. Maybe I just didn't grab them. Ah, there we go. Oh, before I forget, let's get some walls in. Also, this is looking, I think maybe just like a bit too short compared to this wall. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna change this up a little bit. Maybe what we need actually is more so like just a bit more height. We can make this come up by one more. Then we could add stairs or walls or whatever we choose. So maybe like a stair here. Stair here. What if we did... Boop. Oops. Boop. And lastly, that. I think that looks a little bit better. This might need a, like right here, this might need a tiny bit more height. I think it's looking like a little bit too short. So I'm gonna bump this up by like one more block and then finish it off like right there. If that makes sense. I think that looks better. Then we can kind of put like walls right here. Even here if we want. I'm gonna need different textures for the walls too. But I think that's already looking so much better. Do a couple of each actually, just so we have them. So for this, let's do probably the same thing. Just build it up in that like kind of triangular shape, if that makes sense. Go up. And then on the sides, did I go one more? Yes, I did. Boom. Boom. And we just keep building up. Then finally at the top there. And since we don't have a doorway here, we could even probably extend this by like one more if we wanted. Really just do anything. Maybe add like a wall here. There's a cliffside edge, so there's going to be like a lot more rocks and stuff kind of bleeding into this build. Or the build is more so going to bleed into the landscape, I would say. But I think that's looking good. Can't forget to do the back wall either. Should try and just keep this consistent all around. We can kind of like change up the shape a little bit since it's such an old structure. Like some could look slightly different from one another, but for the most part, we want to keep it generally the same. I need a couple more stone brick stairs though. I don't really mind these ones being upside down here, actually. That's kind of cool. Maybe this one on its side, though. Just so they're all a little bit different. And then we could put, like, walls here. Maybe a wall up top here. And here. That's kind of neat. I like that. It's giving, like, a very unique shape. And then even in this corner, boom. Again, we're not really going to see too much of this, but it's just nice to have the detail behind. Honestly, if we do build out in this world still, we are going to see it because we're going to have to walk past it if we do builds back here. So I'm kind of notorious sometimes, depending on the world I'm in, for like just leaving the back of my build empty. But it's good practice to actually build it, the whole thing out. That is looking really nice. I really like how this is kind of starting to go into the cliffside. I'm really excited to kind of make some of this into stone. I don't know if I want to make all of it stone, to be honest. Maybe replace some of the dirt, but I kind of like the look of some of the grass too. I think it's looking really neat so far. I really like that. Cool. All right. So the next thing that we're going to do, honestly, well, I do need an entrance for this part of the build, which I actually might make this part a back entrance, if that makes sense. Because I do want to be able to access it through here. This is going to be an entrance of itself. This is going to be open concept. And then maybe having a back entrance to give kind of like a purpose to the back of the build would be nice too. Oh, there is the exposed part of the part we didn't fill in. That's okay, though. I'm wondering, how would oak look here? Just to give this a little bit of a lighter wood type on the bottom here. Just for some, like, brightness, you know? And some difference between these two spots. Like, these are technically two different, like living spaces. This is basically a space that you live in, and this is more of a workspace. And it also kind of like helps make this place look like it's been patched in rather than built when the lighthouse was built. So I kind of like that. I'm gonna take the bed and move that in for sure. Then I think we're good to go. Okay, so we just have pretty much to decorate the inside, a little bit of the outside with some lighting and stuff. We got to fix up the window there, and then we're pretty much good to go. I was kind of thinking, I was like, what are we going to do to light the lighthouse? And I was thinking maybe some redstone, are they called? I forget what the lamps are called. The redstone lamps would be probably the best idea to get a light up in there. So we're going to have to figure that out too. But for now, what we can do is probably start getting a little path that goes from here over to here. Something like that. We can also get a path going off in this direction as well. Just kind of wind it off here. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to fill that in. Hold on a second. Just so it's all connected at the back. Just fill that in. There we go. And then from there, we'll detail out all of this stuff after, I think. But what I need now is I think I need some spruce, which I'm going to make one more axe. And we're going to go chop down a couple of those taiga trees. Maybe grab some salmon along the way as well, because I don't think... Oh, wait, no, we got some in the furnace. Perfect. There he is. Oh, he gone. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, let's just chop down a couple of these taiga trees just to get ourselves a little bit more spruce, so we can build a couple of detailing things. And then all we have to do is really decorate a few spots and we're done. We are done. Actually, maybe while we're here, you know what, I'm gonna go back and grab my bed really quickly, because maybe while we're in the taiga, we can go down into that cave and find some redstone really quickly, just so we can get that glow lamp ready. Yoink. And off we go. I'm gonna grab a little bit more of this mossy cobble as well, because I think that'll be a good detailing block for the sides of the cliff. Just want to make sure I have enough of it. I would say maybe 1 or 2 trees here. We don't need too much more, but I mean, hey, if we're gonna continue building some stuff on this island, it'd be nice to have a little supply. And let's do one more for good measure. We have a stack and a bit. It's always nice to have a little bit of extra materials, and then we'll head down into the caves as well. Oh, there goes one axe, and now we use this one. Just realized our pickaxe is running low too, but that's okay. All we need is just like a tiny bit of redstone. I don't know if it's just that I didn't notice it because I wasn't looking for it, but when we were in that cave last, I did not see any redstone. There probably was some though. I probably just wasn't looking hard enough. There we go. And I think we're good to go with all of that. Let me grab my boat actually, because the cave entrance is by the water, so we might as well just take it all the way over there. Did I grab it? No, I just left it right there, and there's now a turtle in it. Hello, my friend. I guess you're gonna be coming for a ride with me. Okay, well, it looks like we have a turtle friend now who just wants to travel with me. I kind of love this. This is amazing. And you know what? Forget the salmon. Forget the salmon. It's all about our turtle friend. I am gonna name you Roger. Roger the turtle. We need to go over here. There's a polar bear. I was not anticipating that. The polar bears actually terrify me because they have gone aggro towards me more than once, so I'm gonna avoid them. I think this is the entrance over here. Alright, Roger, I'm gonna leave you parked right here. Be safe, and I'll catch you soon, buddy. Alright, redstone, redstone, redstone. Where is the redstone at? Oh. Dug like a pit over there when I was trying to get all the andesite. Okay. So there's some lush over there. I'm gonna go this way though. I'm still gonna torch a bunch of it just in case. Because we kind of lost our way back last time, so if I do like a double torch here, I think I'll be able to find it again. That was kind of scary. I got lost for a bit. We actually do need a little bit more coal too. Need to be careful though, because I only have 2 iron left. I mean, I suppose we could just grab more in here, but still. Okay, what about down here where the tropical fish are? This is kind of the area we were before. There's a lot of open spots, which makes me believe that maybe there will be redstone around here somewhere. I don't know. It's so strange. Redstone's one of those things where, like, I find that there's usually an abundance of it. Maybe I just need to go down a little bit further in order to see it. Like, closer towards all this deep slate. Got a water bucket that we can traverse down. Torch, so we don't get lost. There's gotta be something here. Oh yeah, we're gonna find something. Whoop. Oh no. Oh my gosh, look at all the mobs. Oh no. I may have gotten myself into a bit of a pickle. There's redstone right there. And there. Alright, we need to be smart about this, which means I'm gonna panic soon. Okay, I'm gonna keep running. Ah! Ah! Look at all the creepers! I really should have gotten myself that iron armor. Let's be real now. Okay. There's some redstone right here. Okay. I'm actually terrified. If that group of creepers all comes after me at once, like, I'm literally done for. Trying to be very strategic about this, but I'm also kind of panicking. All of the stuff I need is over there. Oh, there's diamonds right here. Do you think they'll notice me? You can't not grab diamonds when you see them. Come on. It's worth it. Oh my god, he sees me. Run! Oh, this is a nightmare. This is truly a nightmare. Sometimes it's for the best. I should probably be torching this so things don't spawn anymore. But here we are. All things considered, I think I'm handling this well. Maybe. Get away from my diamond. Stop it. Stop it. Nice. How many did I get? 5? Heck yeah. That's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna run past this dude. Just let them explode, honestly, at this point. Oh my gosh. Look at how many there are. Run! Come on. Aren't you gonna explode? There we go. That's the trick. Just let them all group up and just, like, explode. That's it. That's all you need to do. They'll take care of it themselves. Okay, there's just, like, a tiny bit of redstone that I need down here. Oh, no. Come on, dude. Come on. Maybe go towards these skellies. You know? Oh, they're fighting each other. This is hilarious. There we go. See? It works. It's foolproof. Except it's not. You can very easily die doing this. Alright, I need to eat something, and then we just need to grab a little bit of redstone. That's it. We just need some redstone, please. Will this cave have mercy on me? How much do you need for one of these lamps? I don't even remember. Honestly, I don't even know if we can make one. I feel like it might require a trip to the Nether, which we might just end up having to do. If we want to light this thing properly. I don't know. I mean, arguably, this lighthouse is very old. So it could potentially not be functioning. You know what I mean? Maybe the whole thing is at the end of this mini-series, if we do this. Oh my gosh, there's redstone right there. Maybe if we turn this into a mini-series, at the very end, we light it up. How meaningful would that be? That would be very nice, you know? Bringing life back to, like, an old, forgotten island. I feel like that would be kind of cool. We got some lore going. We got a story going. You know? Kind of like that. Alright, let's get out of here. There we go. There's our entrance. Perfect. I kind of saw it clipping through all of this anyway, but I'm glad I torched that because it makes it so much easier to find. I'm wondering if I have to sleep. This is a little bit risky because we're in a dark cave, but I don't want to go up there and have it be nighttime either. Let's use the very last bit of our pickaxe on this coal here, because I actually do need some more. We'll make a new one when we get home. Oh, I can't even pick this up right now. Would you look at that? All right. Ah! Let's get out of here. Oh, there's a little skelly there. He's waiting for me, but I got my boat with Roger, and I'm just gonna get on out of here. You don't scare me, Skelly. Roger. Oh my gosh. You have no idea what I went through down there. So much happened. Also, if you're still watching this far into the video, comment, "Hi, Roger the Turtle." He would appreciate some hellos. All right, let's get back to our sanctuary. This lovely island that we've got here. Roger, you stay put. See, he knows how to drive the boat and everything. It's awesome. Okay, I think what I can do is toss some of this stuff into this chest. Don't have to worry about it for now. I am gonna have to make more... Okay, let's smelt some iron. Gonna have to make more iron for another pickaxe. And what we need to do now is we do need to start moving some stuff over into the house. I would like to maybe decorate a little bit more on the side there. Honestly, nothing too fancy though. I don't know. I think maybe all we really need are a couple of more spruce fences. That would be nice. So we could do... Probably gonna need more sticks too if we do that. Yeah, we're gonna need way more sticks. Let's just make this all into planks. Let's do it. That doesn't really attach there, so I think what I'm gonna do is have it attached here. One next to another is a little bit too much. Maybe I'll forego that. Actually, what we could do instead is... I remember I needed some trapdoors as well. So what we could do instead is make some trapdoors, and also... Do we have slabs? We do. Perfect. Maybe we could attach some to a slab or something, if that makes sense. We'd have to make sure the slab is... Okay, how are we gonna do this? So the trapdoor is gonna have to rest like this. I don't really like that design too much though, because typically what I do is I make it so the trapdoor is on the bottom part of the block, or sorry, the top part of the block. Same with the slabs, which means you can't really use them to attach things to. So you see, you like add it like this. Can't really do anything. However, I mean, we could do like a little lean-to here if we wanted instead of a design. I think that might work a little bit better. Could be like a little storage area. That would work. So what I would do is maybe... Oops. Get another slab going down like this. I'm really, really misplacing the slabs right now. That's okay, though. We can fix this. It is all fixable. There we go. And then, I mean, if we really want to extend it out further, we can do that. But I don't even think it really needs an extension, if I'm honest. We can just do this. And then attach fencing like that. So now we got ourselves a little storage area, and that adds a little shape to the build as well. All right, let's go ahead and put our bed back too. What's going on there? There we go. All right, I think it's finally time that we get a door on this house, and also on the front as well. Let's grab ourselves a piece of cobble and a piece of brick so we can put that on the floor in front of the door. Just right here. I think that's a good spot. Boom. There we go. Door there. And door here. All good to go. We also do need, of course, a ceiling in place here. I think it's finally time that maybe we can start moving some of our stuff in. Make this feel a little bit more like home. So let's get that. We can probably get one of these furnaces, except I can't pick it up. I don't have a pickaxe. We gotta burn all this iron and make ourselves a new pickaxe. feel like this could use a little bit of a trim of some sorts. Maybe some gates or something. Something very simple, just to give it a little bit of flair, you know? Also do... What would it look like if we did this? I feel like this is a little bit too simplistic, and I don't like how it doesn't connect there. So that's out of the question. I'm thinking maybe some gates. Yeah. I would do another window there, but I really, honestly, we're so tight on space here that I think maybe we need to forego that. I don't even mind, honestly, having like a crafting table here instead. The space is so minimal, we're gonna have to get a little bit creative with this. Kind of thinking also with this build, because it's like so old and rugged, I'm kind of thinking maybe just like a couple of beams going across. So not putting in like a full-on ceiling. I definitely want to somehow close this part off, but we don't necessarily have to do like a full entryway. Let's see. Just gonna use this sand to scaffold. Oh! Do need to get back up there so I can break that one block, just so it's a slab again. So we've got a beam like this. Maybe some like trap door beams running across as well. Something like that. They don't even have to fully attach at the like above it, because you won't really see that. I feel like that's kind of cute, except we need to move this one over just because the there's not an even spacing between them right now. So I think that's good. And then with that, we can kind of like put leaves and stuff up here, make it look a little bit more overgrown. Absolutely get some like lanterns in. I think that would be kind of cute. Glowberries would actually look fantastic up there. I just don't remember if I have any in my inventory. I'm gonna have to check. Alright, maybe we can swing it if we have like a couple beams there to divide up the entryway a bit. Might be able to make this work. Let's see. Look at that lovely sunset. Oops. I think that's actually kind of cute. We can probably close that off with a little trapdoor here. One here. I think that actually works, surprisingly. Then we can place like a cute little lantern there if we want. Maybe stick a couple more leaves there too. Yeah, this is turning out nice. I like it. So this is going to be very open though. That's one thing that we kind of like have to consider. But at the same time, I'm thinking that if we stay on this island, then this will kind of more be like a storage utility space rather than a place with a bed. Right now it's kind of like we have no option, but we can always kind of switch things up afterwards. So I wouldn't even worry too much about like placement around here because it's definitely going to change. But we do want to still try to make it like a little nice, you know? Give ourselves some storage, some things to work with. Like in here we can put all of the woods now. Except we're going to need some of these. Stones and stuff can go in here. We'll need like a chest for just like flowers and leaves. And I think with that, we can probably start... Oh, I forgot to make the pickaxe again. That's okay, I have a crafting table here. So let's do this. I think it's safe to begin breaking this stuff, honestly. Don't think we're gonna need more than 60 iron. That's a lot. Oh, we do have some glowberries we can toss up in the rafters. Campfires would be kind of cute too. And let's get our little stone cutter, actually. Since the inside's so small, it's going to be hard to make, like, a little bit of a space for all of this stuff. I think we can still kind of manage it, though. I'm almost wondering, I'm going to try to get rid of this bed. I think this would suit a furnace area a little bit better, so then we're not, like, we have, like, minimal room here. And I think a component like this will probably actually stay. For the most part, I don't think I'd move it afterwards. So let's do that. We can get like the furnace. Maybe like up here going up with like a little chimney stack. We do have 2. Did I not pick them both up? Huh? What's going on here? Maybe I didn't break both. Oh, there it is. Lol. And then we can have, like, let's say our stone cutter, probably here. The window's kind of right here, so I don't want to build a shelf, like, right in the middle, have something hang out right there. We can just do one, like, maybe across like that, which means we could put in some, maybe we'll do some, like, wood for the campfire there. We could probably make a couple more chests, I would say. They would hold things like coal, all of that stuff. One there. Need something down here that anchors the furnaces. Not sure what though. Ideally, you know what would work? Like a blast furnace or something. I don't think we can make one yet. I think we need smooth stone. Actually, we've made a bunch of smooth stone. I don't remember what a blast furnace is. What about a smoker? Smoker would be kind of cool too. So we could smoke some fish, all that stuff. All right, for that we're gonna have to grab some of our cobblestone and all that stuff. I did not remember what a blast furnace is, to be honest. I don't really make them typically. I know they're kind of expensive. But honestly, I'm like, if I can figure out the recipe, I think it would look good to have all 3 there. Smoker. Nice. Smoker. Maybe at the top. Actually. Flip these 2 guys around. I'm gonna start putting cobble up in here. And stone. I'll flip you. Oops, I made another furnace. My bad. I really don't remember what it is. I just thought it was like iron. Maybe it's iron block? That seems kind of expensive though. Let's see though. Nope, still no blast furnace. I can't remember for the life of me what it is. That's wild. Well, for now, what I might do is I might just boop, put that there. Have to figure that out maybe in the next next video that we do. We'll just put this extra furnace here. Just to have. And then from there, what I'm thinking is I would like some deep slate chimneys going up. I think that would look kind of cool. Just something simple like that. Cool. I think that looks good. Got a little functional workspace. We need to get a bed in here. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it super simple, I guess. Put a little cot there. I am gonna dye it though. We have some extra rose bushes, so we might as well dye the bed. Boom. And let's just get it right there with maybe like a little... Can we put like a little headboard or something here? A headboard or some type of wall actually maybe will suit this. As much as I didn't want to put like a little wall up, we might have to. Oops. That actually doesn't look too bad. We might have to do it on this side though, that's the thing. Which will kind of like kill the vibe of these little guys. But I mean, if we flip them the other way, it'll look good, I think. Doesn't really disturb this. Yeah, I would just flip these the other way. So get these two right here. Put some of the wood back. Make a couple more trapdoors. Honestly, doing interiors, I find is just like one giant puzzle. That's all it is. Just one big old puzzle. I think that's nice. It's very cramped, so we have to work with the space that we have. And then at least now we can put a bed there, you know? And it feels a little bit more like the bed's just not floating in a random space. I think that's nice. Okay, we are nearly done with decorating this. I mean, I would love to add paintings and stuff. I think we might have a little bit of wool left. We'll have to see. But this is coming along really nicely. For a tiny space like this, I think this is looking pretty good. So I'm just gonna do like a little like bedpost here, maybe a chest, just to really like finish this piece off. I don't really know what to do here. Maybe a couple of... I was gonna say like a planter, just because having a 2-block space to kind of walk back and forth is a lot nicer than one. Otherwise, we're gonna be stumbling over everything. Problem is actually, oh, I can place something here. So maybe I'll do a planter or something in that corner. Because I think we have enough chests. It's just, now we need some like cute things to put up. I also think maybe a shelf would look good along here. It might be a little bit higher up, but that's okay. We could try either something like this. That kind of closes off the space. What if we did... See, that going up higher closes off the space, and going lower kind of makes the space feel a little bit too, like, tight, you know? So maybe we forego the shelf? Unless... No, if you attach it there, then it's kind of like cutting off the smoker. Let's see. Yeah, that's too much. I think with the decision that I made with the beams, it's kind of limiting in some ways, but I still kind of prefer that. I want this to look more rugged and old. And right now we're not really worried about space too much, because in the end, if we continue in this world, we'll be able to find other ways to give ourselves some more space through other builds, you know? I don't think this is going to be like a primary starter house that we're going to keep going back to, but we do want to make it nice in the meantime. Also gonna start putting up some glowberries, I think. Well, I just have one right now, but that's okay. We can get one like hanging maybe here. I'm gonna have to shear it. I'm gonna have to remember to do that, but that'll look good. And I'm gonna sleep really quickly. And then I think it's time to start adding in some light to the space. Light and probably carpet or paintings. So we can get, where's our iron? There it is. We're gonna need a lot of lanterns. This is gonna be like a lantern heavy build and also a chain heavy build. Because we're gonna need some chains for the outside. So let's get a couple of these guys. light this place up. Oh, I actually need more torches in order to make that work. That's okay. You know what? I'm getting rid of this sand because it's actually a terrible scaffolding tool because it is affected by gravity. So I'm gonna get my dirt. Let's get the good old classic dirt. This is looking so cute so far though. Once we're done the inside, we'll work on the exterior a little bit and then we'll pretty much be done with this build. Wild. Can't believe we pulled this one off today. What was I doing? I grabbed, oh yeah, dirt for scaffolding. Alright, where can we place this? Can get a guy there, maybe here. Ooh, maybe we could hang this one from like a lantern, you know? Oh no! Didn't mean to do that. You know, that could actually look kind of cool though. I'll look at it from the other side. If it looks terrible, we won't keep it, but if it looks cool, nah, it looks kind of, that looks unintentional, you know? So we'll put that piece of andesite back for sure. Right there. So we could also, another thing we could do is have like some chains just like literally hanging from pieces like this, so it looks even more old. Something about a chain just hanging from the ceiling makes a space look super old. I mean, it looks like a lantern was once there and now it's kind of gone, you know? So I honestly really love adding little details like that. Totally helps. Could even get another... The glowberry... Oh wait, no, that's not the glowberry lighting it up. I was like, the glowberry's really lighting up that space. It's doing some heavy lifting. I'm gonna put one more lantern there for some light, and then I'll hang another chain right there. Okay, now it looks like the chest is like attached to the chain. That's a little awkward looking. There we go. I am gonna go up and grab that guy though, because that is a precious, precious resource that we need. Or item, I should say. Alright, I think that's looking good for lighting here. And then, honestly, in this space, what I was gonna do... I think I might just... Hold on a second. Let's get some of this stuff away that's clogging up our inventory. I think I might just do some barrels. It's supposed to be a messy little space. Barrels always kind of help create like little piles of junk and stuff, you know? Something like that. Lantern on top, and we're good to go. Nothing too fancy. And if we head on up over here... Ooh, do I have my fencing? Yes, I do. I can finally put up the fencing here to close off that window. Look at us getting so much stuff done. And then we can climb up here. I think maybe like... Would a lantern look good there? I don't know if we'll be able to see it. I kind of just for now, since we don't have a proper light source for the lighthouse, I kind of want to do like a temporary lantern. It's kind of as if like I stumbled upon this area and I was like, well, we need to light this somehow. What do I have at my disposal? Just a couple lanterns. So we can get one there. We can also get one hanging here. And having a third would be really nice. A third one back here. Luckily, I've got myself a crafting table. So we can do this. These chains are coming through today, honestly. Is this one 1, 2, 3? Maybe I'll do... How's that look? I mean, one, I'm in the way, and I'm just kind of... Why am I floating? How am I levitating? What's going on here? I have been given the gift of levitation. You can't really see the other ones, but I think that's okay. Let's see. You can kind of see them through there. Oh, it's because I did it the other way. I was kind of picturing this since it's like the front of the lighthouse. It's not terrible. I don't know, it kind of looks goofy with it being like that. This is the front, right? Yes. So maybe what we do, instead of having this guy here, we have it hanging from, this one's the back. We can have like another middle point one. Like that. I think that looks better. You can't really see it outside of the lighthouse, but inside the lighthouse, I think that looks really cool. Also, this is really weird, but I'm having like a moment of deja vu right now, as if I've already done this. And I know like it could be attributed to the fact that, well, I just build a lot in Minecraft, but I'm having deja vu that I specifically built like this lighthouse and placed those lights, which is weird because like, honestly, I've never built one of these before. So I'm like, huh? It was me struggling with placing those 3 lights that kind of set it off. What a bizarre feeling, honestly. Let's get a couple of leaves here. I think that should be fine. Honestly? Whoa, what was that? An apple? Huh? I didn't know you could do that. Cool. There, we'll do it on this side. Leaf apple. Delicious. I'm just gonna put it in there. Okay. This is looking good. I'm actually gonna leave some of those torches. I actually think they fit the vibe of this old lighthouse we're trying to restore. And I think it's looking mighty fresh. So, we need a couple more things. I'm just trying to figure out places to put things for now, though, because we're very short on storage. Can I sleep? No. Oh, yeah. I wanted to make some gates for this side of the build. Doo-doo-doo. Let's get ourselves something like this. This. 2, that's it? Why are gates so expensive? I don't get it. There we go. 8 should do the trick. Might also add a little bit of fencing in so we can put like a lantern or something out as well. Which, speaking of lanterns, we should probably make a couple more. So we'll go across like this, maybe in the middle here. Ah! Did not mean to do that. I have a lantern hanging there. I don't know if that's cool or not, though. You know? I think it depends on how we kind of anchor this side of our build. So we could do something like maybe add a couple more rose bushes in. I want this side to be a little bit messier, though. We're gonna have to absolutely come in here with like a ton of coarse dirt and stuff. I'm really shifting things around. There we go. Maybe hide a rose bush behind this. That's kind of cute. Is that too much lantern going on? It kind of is, but also kind of not. I don't know. What if we put like a little campfire above this? Just for like a tiny little awning, you know? I feel like that could work. And then we could have like a little, just a little barrel there, you know? I think that's kind of cute. Also, we need some barrels on this lean-to as well. We can get a little chest too, and maybe a campfire here. And of course, a little lantern right here for some extra light. And of course, we'll make like a little chest or something too. It's all coming together. Boom. I like that quite a lot, to be honest. I think that's looking really nice. Oops, can't really do that unless we fix this spot up. Like this. There we go. think I need to sleep though. So let's go sleep these really quickly. And let's take a look at how this is coming along. Honestly, we're like pretty much there with this build. Pretty much. I would say like maybe adding... We could even add a couple like walls to make this look a little bit more chipped and stuff to the sides there. I might do that. But pretty much all we need now for the outside of this build, I would say, is just some coarse dirt around the edges. And I want to fix up like this area a bit too. I don't even want to do too much to it. I was thinking like getting in a couple of leaves here and there, just like drooping along. Maybe some coarse dirt here as well. And then adding some stone to the edge here. I'd like this to kind of bleed into it, whereas this part is still primarily grass and stuff. Just keep it like pretty simple. I don't even mind the sugarcane there too. I think it actually looks kind of cool. As long as we like add leaves and other foliage to kind of help blend it in, I think we're good. So I have 3 pieces of wool, which means I can make approximately 3 carpet and 1 little painting, which I think is perfect for the space. I think we're good. Let's throw down this carpet. 1, 2, 3. Looking great. And then this. Just a little painting. Probably like above the bed. I don't know. Where should I put this actually? Maybe above the bed, yeah. But like, I don't think I want like a giant one like that. Maybe just one of these little... Ooh, maybe just right here. Not the creepers. Not the creeper watching over me. Come on. There we go. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. I feel like it's like a food dish with like a sky in the background. What do you all think that painting is? Because that's how I perceive it. But who knows? That one's very pixelated, but the colors are pleasing to the eye, so I always choose it. And after that, I think what we can do is probably get... You know what? We could toss in a couple item frames for a little bit more decoration too. We have those like diamonds that we could use as well. I think we're good. I'm gonna pop in the azalea here. It's always a good little plant to have. I'm gonna also get another flower pot, maybe pop down a fern right here. We could also toss in like maybe a couple pots there for some detail with some ferns. I just need one more pot though. Where did I put decorative? I don't remember. Are the bricks in my inventory? Oh no. I don't know where anything is. Oh, here they are. Let's get 2 pots. One here and one here. And then just 2 ferns. I think that's nice and simple. Honestly, if we want to really mix things up... Hold on, I'm going to go back up. We can get like a button in the middle, if anything. I want to keep it relatively simple, though. Yeah, I think that looks good. I actually do like the entrance of this now. Now that we added all of this stuff, I think it's looking really cute. Okay, so with all of that done, I mean, the very last thing I want to do in here is, like I said, add a couple of item frames, just a few. And I think we're pretty much good. We'll make a bunch though. So like one here, 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 and here possibly. That's a lot. Maybe just like 2 here in this middle column. So we've got our diamond and our little apple. I feel like you have to have an apple in the frame. There's something that feels very like nostalgic about that, even IRL. I feel like in my kitchen growing up, at one point in time, apples were like all the rage for decorative things in a kitchen. Like I remember having plastic, I think it's plastic or apples made of wax. They were always in a bowl in the kitchen. And then people always had like apple wallpaper and stuff. Very bizarre. All right, time to take the coarse dirt and start pathing the edge of these paths now. Just a little bit here and there, you know? Nothing too fancy. Just kind of roughs everything up a little bit more. Gives it some texture. Also kind of helps give that old feeling that we're looking for as well. Do I have an extra lantern for this? Yes, I do. Perfect. Now, as for like this area, I'm kind of thinking maybe I want some of this coarse dirt to also fall into this space as well. Very minimally. Like, I'm thinking of stopping even around there. I think this area could do with like a little bit of bone meal perhaps. And that's what'll help make it look a little bit more rugged. And of course we need to add some coarse dirt along here as well. Usually I put fencing along my pathing as well, but I kind of like it without for this one. I don't know. I think it feels, I think it's feeling pretty good. A bigger patch right here. I think we have some bone meal from all of the skellies and all that stuff. Yeah, we got 7 bones. We got some from the fish. So we can start kind of putting some texture back into this area. With just a little bit of grass. Honestly, I'll probably take away most of this, but it just needs like a couple blades here and there. And also I could do with a couple flowers. The red actually really complements this area. So I think that's perfect. We could also even shear some grass in some areas too, just to like bring it back and be a little bit more precise with it, but I think the bone meal is doing the trick. Just need a little bit here and there, you know? This is an old lighthouse after all. You want it to look old, rugged, all of that stuff. Let's see how this is looking, because we've made quite a few changes since we've taken a look. Yeah, you can see that the grass has definitely helped. I could probably even put a little bit more in there, but I'm kind of feeling it with the minimal texturing and stuff that we're doing. We're adding just a tiny bit of leaves, tiny bit of coarse dirt. I just don't think it really needs that much. Like even with this, I'm gonna probably take away like 80% of that. That's okay though. We just don't want too many things competing visually in this area. And I think that is a-okay. All right, that's looking good. So I think what I'm gonna do is after this, I'm gonna add maybe just a couple stones to this area. And then it's like pretty much done. Let's do a little zoom in again. This free cam really helps out. especially with these long plays. Look at that. That's looking so cool. I love this. I know it's not like a traditional lighthouse. It's more of like an overgrown one, but I don't know. I'm really digging how it looks. Super cute. The one gripe I have actually is I feel as though... Do I have an iron pickaxe? Yes, I do. Feels though I extended this up a little bit too high. I just want to see what it would look like if I brought it down a bit, at least for the entrance. I think that looks a little bit better. Yeah. Very nice. Okay, let's go to sleep so mobs don't spawn and just like absolutely ruin our lives. And then we'll finish up the terraforming and then we're pretty much done. And before I forget, let's shear this to about here. I think that's perfect. This is looking so cute. I love it. Very happy how this is turning out. So last but not least, what we need to do is we need to bring a bunch of our stones back. So we got a couple mossy cobblestone, which is going to be perfect for all of the texturing. Gonna make a couple like slabs, stairs, and walls with it. And then we're gonna grab all of this stuff too. And just kind of decorate the cliffside edge. We're basically just gonna try to terraform everything into one another. So a way we can do that is, I would say, do I have any more andesite? Yes, I do. Perfect. I would say we first start by kind of like roughing out where we're gonna like place all this stone. So like start with the full blocks, you know? And then we'll continue on with like the smaller blocks that'll kind of hang off of these ones. I guess maybe what we should do is extend this out by like even one block. Something like that. I'm not too great at terraforming stuff like this. I'm still kind of learning, so this is definitely a bit of a process for me because I'm not used to it, but I think I think it'll turn out good. All right. That's like minimal, very minimal bleeding of the build into this. I think that's pretty much perfect. If anything, I would maybe add a couple more blocks around here. Make this a little bit more stony, if that makes sense. And then kind of just like stop it around here, possibly. Okay, I think that's probably good. Let's see. I don't want to overdo it. I think that's probably more than enough. Ah! And then now we can kind of start filling in with all of the extra components like the stairs, the slabs, the walls. Maybe I'll start with the stairs and the slabs just because all of the stuff in the inventory is a pain to deal with. So let's kind of do like one at a time. I actually really don't want to overdo it with these, but I also want to get like some nice little pieces here and there. Just to make this look very like jagged. Just gonna switch this one out because we have a lot of cobble there. And then maybe we'll do like a little attachment there. And maybe some in the water too would look kind of good. Whee! Something like that. Get a little slab. Slab beside slab. No, 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 no. Get one maybe here. Honestly, I think this might be it. I don't even think I need to add leaves to it and stuff. Let's take a little look with our free cam. I like it. It still has some flatness to it. Maybe, okay, maybe what I'll do, there's one tiny bit that's like, feels a little bit too like the old terrain. Maybe with this piece I can like remove, not this one because it attaches to that. We'll remove this guy, bring this one back, just have like little chips taken out. And then I think we're pretty much good to go. I really don't want to overdo it so it kind of like turns into a jumbled mess. I think that's fine even having flat pieces like that. The only thing I would change is maybe add a stone right in there where the andesite attaches. But other than that, I think that's it. Yeah, that looks good. All right, last but not least, just want to know how this will look. I'm gonna do a little test. Just a little test. How are we feeling about... I'm gonna try to jump up here. Probably can't. Okay, I'm gonna have to scaffold up. How are we feeling about maybe a couple of... just a couple of walls to give, like, the sides a little bit more texture? I actually don't even know if it's fully necessary, to be honest. Especially because we've got, like, some of these leaves. I'm a little bit, like... I don't know if it's overkill. Let's just try it anyway, you know? There's no harm in trying something out. If we don't like it, we get rid of it. That's pretty much it. I think I like it. I think maybe change up some of the textures so it's not same next to one another, but I think that's okay. I also, like, just don't know if it's, like, one of those things where I'm like, well, if I have this here, it's chipped off, but also does it look better if a leaf is there? But I also don't want to add any more oak leaves, you know? So it's just one of those things. I don't know, I think I do like it, though. Yeah, the one thing I'm kind of like iffy about is it kind of floats there and I like it. However, in some spots, like right here, it kind of looks like something's missing, as if there has to be like oak leaves or something. We don't have it on the other side. Let me take a look again. I don't know. Actually, now that I'm looking at this without anything, I actually do like this better. Maybe I add one like there. Get rid of this one. And then we're good. It's such like a minor thing, but like it really does make all the difference. I think I like that actually. I think that's cool. After I finish this up, we just have to do the back and then we're done. to do that. Sorry. All right, back of the build, and then we're good. Too many textures going on there. We got to go back to like just regular stone there. And then on this side, oops. Same thing. Just add a couple more leaves like this. I think we're done. I think we are actually done. This is wild. I am very happy with how this turned out, actually. This is such a cozy build. It makes me wish I have like made a lighthouse earlier before, because I've never given this a shot. But before I say that, let's do a little tour. I'm not going to worry too much about some of the storage over there. Just forget about it. Just forget about it, because you know what? You know what? I think I will keep building here. I really like this whole island. I'm just kind of like picturing it fully with like tons of builds around it. I think it would look really cool if we did a little mini series here, because like right here you can already see the vision. Imagine that for like the entire thing, you know? All right, so let's do a little tour of this thing. So we of course have our pathway leading up into it, which of course leads to nowhere yet, because this is a very cute island and I want to keep building on it. So we've got our little lean-to on the side of the house. We have an entrance into the lighthouse from here, as you can see, of course. Goes straight into the tower, but you have access to our cozy little workstation with a little bed. And you know what? This actually ended up giving us tons of room to work with. Surprisingly, it's a very small space, but we managed to fit in a workstation. We have our crafting table. We have lots of storage, surprisingly, and a bed. So even though it's such a tiny build, we made it work. So we've got that, and we've got our little stony cliffside. And of course, on the other side here, we have an alternate entrance, which I really love. Honestly, I think this looks super cute. I went really easy on the detailing. I didn't want to do too much. I think that kind of like the shape and also the palette is kind of what carries this build in a way. So I went a little bit lighter than I normally do on details. I think that's a good thing though. I think it worked out. Let's go all the way to the top just to see the view from here. We didn't really do much with the lighthouse itself. Like I said before, I think this would look better if it had the redstone component. I think we need glowstone in order to make that redstone light, which I am now kind of thinking that since this is something I'd like to continue with, I think that would be a really fun like end to the series, is to properly light the lighthouse. You know, I'm kind of like building a little bit of a story in my brain now, having this be like a forgotten lighthouse that we kind of restored and brought life back to, and the very end final touch will be us relighting it properly. But for now, it's like we stumbled upon it and we wanted to make it as safe as possible, so we found a few lanterns just to give it some light and make it start to look at least lived in again. I kind of like that story aspect of it. There's not really much going on up here. It's a lighthouse. I think the only thing that goes on is, you know, it emits light. So that's okay. So, I mean, we've got a beautiful view from here. Can't really see much except, hi, Roger. How's it going? How you doing? I hope you're safe out there. See, we need to light this lighthouse so Roger can go on more adventures and always find his way home. That's why we need to light it properly for Roger. All right, just a slow slow descend down the stairs. I mean, yeah, that's like pretty much it for this build. It's very compact in a way, but honestly, I am really happy with how it looks. I think it looks really cool, especially when you like boat away. Sorry, Roger, I'm gonna boat us away a little bit. But like, look at that. Look at that. That's stunning. Kind of want to wait for the sun to kind of peek over here a little bit more. Once it does, you know, I'm just gonna boat around and then I'm gonna cut to when it actually peeks around closer to sunset, because that's when it really shines, you know? It looks great in a sunset. All right, well, I guess I'll see you in like 1 second because of the edit. All right, so the sun's moved over a little bit more. There's not really a shadow being cast. I just wanted to show the build off in direct daylight as well before we do the sunset, and I think it's looking really good. That looks very, very cozy. So cool. All right, I had to turn on the shader clouds for this one because I feel like it just fit the vibe. The sun's starting to set, so we're starting to get that like golden light cast on the lighthouse, and I think it's looking phenomenal. Very, very happy with how this turned out, and I had so much fun building it. Honestly, this one was such a fun one. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So, I mean, I guess with like this sun setting, let's take one last look with our free cam, and then that's gonna be pretty much it. Hi, Drift. Hi, Roger. There we go. Oh, that's looking awesome. Love it. All right, everybody, the sun is setting, which means nighttime is upon us. Thank you all so much for watching this long play. I really hope you enjoyed it. Probably will be seeing more of this lighthouse because I think I'm going to be transforming this island over the course of a couple of episodes, very similar to what we did with the fall one. If you haven't caught that, that is on a playlist on my channel. You can check that one out. We basically just built a cozy fall base. So if you're interested in that, go check that out. Otherwise, I will see you all in the next long play for this new mini-series I'll be starting. Thank you so much, everybody, and I'll catch you later. Bye!